What's up, YouTube? Welcome to episode 30, the Steph Curry edition of Hippies and Pancakes.
Got the 30 on me.
As usual, I got QAs with me. I got D with me.
What's up, everybody?
Y'all already know how this go every week. We hadn't already started talking our shit. So first things first, because this kind of a hot topic, but the hottest nigga in rap flopped, and I love that shit. And I didn't call him the hottest nigga as a compliment, so y'all already know who I'm talking about.
Hot.
That nigga flopped, and that's exactly what the fuck need to happen anytime somebody is living outside of what this culture is about. They supposed to get ousted like that, straight up.
Yeah.
They ain't even know, you know what, too? Speaking of just the culture period, they say NLE Chopper saying he about to switch his style up.
Mm-hmm.
I like that because you remember we had a conversation. Like I had mentioned him before in like early episodes that why I like him. I like his music. I like his antics and shit. I like the dancing and shit. I like all that shit. I don't like the fact that I can look at you and see that your mom and grandma went to church every Sunday.
Why you always lying?
Yeah, like I ain't trying to say he's not. I'm not gonna ever say a nigga ain't active because you know what I'm saying. I only seen elementary school pictures of a nigga. And I'm just assuming that the nigga, you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, though, like...
Yeah, he was lying.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, come on, bro. You look... Because if you wasn't, you wouldn't even be talking about rapping positivity. It's the difference between him and Youngboy. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I thought. I thought, his grandmama must have had a conversation with him. Like, boy, we ain't raised you like that.
I mean, because he did a song. He got the jump with, what's her name? That signed to 1017? Mulatto.
Mulatto. Is she signed to 1017?
Ain't she ain't with Gucci? I thought she was signed. I thought she
signed somewhere else.
He ain't signed her this summer when he signed everybody. He was signing all them niggas. I swear he signed Mulatto, bro, this summer.
I check it out.
I think she not a So Icy girl.
That was two other girls he signed.
Now the other one is she from Texas? I know her. The petite joint with the tattoos.
Was that Tokyo Dawn? Tokyo. I don't know.
Yeah, but he got a song with Shorty. It's just like a little. It ain't like, oh, I'm a killer nigga. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm tired of hearing that shit. Like the Walk 'Em Down song, though, I'm not gonna lie. That shit cool. That shit cool. Anybody could have made that as long as that bitch cranked. That shit alright, but I don't know.
Yeah, she not signing him.
Oh, she not? Oh, no, he said it on the song too. Yeah. He wanted to sign her, but
she was signed already.
Yeah. Hey, how he get a second chance to do the Very Freaky Girl song and he don't really fuck the verse up? Nope.
I like that.
All right, come on, bro. Cool. He fucked up. She's a very freaky girl. He fucks that song up, right? But then he do that jump. He get the favorite rapper is Gucci. He repeated himself on that last bar. I was like, I know I ain't the only nigga that just heard him. He ain't crushed that. That wasn't. Come on, man.
I think it was more of a look for her, and he ain't really trying to.
I mean, but that's your. But you Gucci, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like putting Weezy on a song, bro. Weezy, if nigga tell me, hey, bro, Weezy spazzed on you, bro, what the fuck? I would be mad. Like it's Lil Wayne, nigga. Like the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like
a lot. I think shit. We was just talking about that's like Ronnie. New favorite rapper. I think a lot of people fuck with Mulatto. Big Lotto. Her little ass.
She got the energy that allow her to be here with the guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like all that. I'm cool with the girl power, bro. But it's just like the shit almost borderline sexist at this point in rapping. It make me not want to listen to it because it's like I want to crank your music, but if every other song you going in my pocket when I go to fuck to sleep or you swiping my card and ain't even letting me hit, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I feel the same way that they try to come at the guys' music. Like, it's kind of the same thing.
Mega say, pay my tuition just to kiss me.
This nigga, this chicken say, eating my ass while I watch anime. I was like,
yeah, I love it.
Okay. I'm like, okay. I mean, cause it lets you know that girls are into the same type of shit niggas be into.
Yeah, that's look. When a chick, I be like, do what nasty shit? Come on, let's go.
I ain't never heard a nigga say he was balls deep watching Dragon Ball Z. Nigga gotta say that. Nigga gotta say that.
I'm
Balls deep watching Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, I fuck with that. But yeah,
Hot Boy Summer.
I mean, I'm just saying it's just match the energy back, and if you a real nigga, you know what I'm saying, you can stand up to it. Like you're not intimidated by a woman that's expressing her with her sexual desires. I'm like, tell me. I mean, cause
like Cardi B, when Cardi do it, it's like, yeah, nigga, like, yeah, you nasty bitch. You feel me? Like, yeah, you nasty bitch. I like that.
Ain't that song still like number one or something?
I ain't gonna lie, that song, that.
Yeah, I think
I rap. Okay, so when it comes to sticking to the subject, delivery, just all around content, I'm not even fuck what the song was saying, what it was really about. Okay, that was a great fucking song, a great two people to do a song together like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just didn't like the video.
Yeah, they could have did better. I think they should have went a Nicki Minaj route with their video. Some real bitches in a real place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was just like, it was too made up. Like, they could have had their individual scenes or whatever.
And they could have been in a video.
Yeah, the girls weren't.
Not just in green screen rooms talking about something.
Yeah, doing all that. It looked stupid. It looked stupid. It wasn't that best look for them. Like, their individual scenes was good, but for the other starring, the feature girls or whatever, they didn't look the best.
We getting closer to the Smurder coming home too.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a good look. You know, that nigga gonna eat touching down.
Oh yeah.
Everybody. That nigga, the realest nigga. Woo. And the only, I think that the biggest thing that's so pivotal about him being incarcerated at the brink of his career like that, you would never really see a rapper survive something like this, bro. Before these 2010s, you would never see a rapper survive nothing like that. Before Instagram and shit.
Survive what?
Survive your career to be able to take a blow. He been gone for a minute. You know what I'm saying? He dropped one ass song and he been gone.
He's saying he didn't really have that many hits. He was just coming out releasing that Bobby jump. That was my shit too. That Bobby, that jump crack.
He for him to do that, but then the fact that he took time for his man. That was the thing that showed character and value in the person for niggas to say, hey, we gotta keep him in the game. That's what rap is about.
I just hope he, like, cause I heard the jump with Rowdy and Pop. Like, ain't that Rowdy and Pop? Yeah, when he on the phone, he going off on that jump. Mm-hmm. Like, he just needed a clearer fucking, you know.
Oh, you already know what it's gonna be.
I hope, man, they've been working on their bars, working on their craft.
Ain't nobody better than Trill getting it done from jail though. Yeah. Listen, hands down, we gonna make this a highlight. You can mark the time. Ain't no rapper better than Fat Trill with getting work done from the jails, man.
Keep going to fucking.
Because if y'all know where that nigga at. Ain't no rapper better than that nigga, bro.
Yeah.
And not getting it done from where he at. Nah. I see if he was in a federal spot. This nigga's at 1901. The fact that he getting that shit done from where he is, it's like, bro, that's like one of the things that make me not say that Fat Trill falls off, because it's like, ain't nothing stop this nigga, bro.
He was there though.
But
man.
Nothing stopped this nigga. He's still here.
Nah, but he was about to be out of here.
Well, with the Maybach shit, right?
With all that shit, I just want more people to be independent artists and not be confined. Not necessarily, I'm not saying he's local, but he's not as national or as big of an artist that he could have been. Him, Shy, all of them, like they big artists and they do their thing, and I support them.
Shy dropping soon.
I just want motherfuckers to be big, national, global, international artists. Like they got the potential, they got the skill, they got everything. We just gotta fucking support each other. Like I think if we was a different city, you know what I'm saying, getting the looks because we got the looks,
but you gotta think,
you gotta come through.
Let's talk stats, right? If our rappers here that's mainstream was baseball cards. We got some good ass players, bro, in the game, bro. Cause you gotta look at Shy Glizzy did this shit indie. You know what I'm saying? And
when he signed,
he came grinding on his own, bro.
No, he came out independent, but he signed a record label.
I think he probably I know he signed to 300 Entertainment. That's his management shit.
Yeah, I'm not sure the exact details.
But I don't know. If
I just want him to reach their full potential and be.
But
super
no, he
mega
his own
stars
label.
like
He
they
might
can.
got I think he may have a distro deal because Glizzy Gang. That's his shit.
Mm-hmm. I like I said, I don't know the exact label details or if I don't want motherfuckers to sign. I want motherfuckers to get
keep that
distribution.
shit indie. I want Drake to go indie and fuck the game up. I ain't gonna hold you.
Universal won't let him. Nah,
you said it ain't gonna happen. Listen, if Drake go independent, bro, he got the label and set up to go indie, bro.
I think he owns all of his masters and everything now.
Him and Breezy.
Yeah, I think they got all of that. So they super eating, but
them niggas, some young rich niggas, bro. You know what I thought? I was listening to I listened to Carter 2 yesterday. And I get the Mo Fire and I'm just listening to all the shit that Lil Wayne be saying and the drugs and shit. This ain't nothing but the old music that our grandparents and parents grew up on. It's the same situation. That shit was the hottest music. You know what I'm saying? We had the hottest music out. All the blues and all that shit. We had the hottest music out.
Yeah, we the culture.
We was hot before rap. We ain't gonna act like rap changed this. Nigga, I was trying to be cool. Y'all stole the whole rock and roll swag from my man Chuck Berry.
We been the culture.
You feel me? He duck walk on you, man. Like what?
That's what I am encouraged about, even though it still hasn't really fully happened. It's just that more people know not to sign these fuck deals, not to sign anything in perpetuity, not to give away your rights forever, not to lock yourself into these fuck contracts. Because my thing is, I just want people to stop complaining about record labels.
I need a Jason Weaver deal.
You know
I need
what's going to happen.
Jason Weaver deal. I need to take a little bit up front so I can start eating. But I need my shit on the back end. I'm trying to be back end, baby. You hear me? Like straight up. That nigga Jason Weaver. Lion King. Simba. Lil Michael Jackson.
Oh, yeah. He got paid. He get paid off.
We talked about this like episodes ago, man, that he took the deal with them with Disney.
I remember.
And instead of him getting paid up front and paid off,
he did get paid. I remember
he
that.
ended up getting the money because Lion King keep getting remastered and brought back and all this shit. So every time a lunchbox drop, all that, this nigga still getting a check. And this is Disney.
Lil Michael Jackson, right?
Lil Michael Jackson, Jason Weaver.
Because he came back. He a producer now.
The niggas, he was Teddy on ATL.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And niggas don't even know. We seen him in the movie. Don't even know the whole time. You probably think this nigga bag longer than everybody he's sitting on the cast with.
Could be. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like at this point, like at that point in nigga's career, this nigga get a check from Disney for the rest of his life.
That's what I'm saying. Look, I don't like motherfuckers sign for equity, man.
Or the Allen Iverson deal,
yeah. Sign for a lifetime contract. That AI joke, that lifetime contract.
Yeah, I need that AI deal too. You feel me? This nigga AI ain't played ball in how long? And this nigga started dropping his shoes again like Jordan and ain't going.
Mm-hmm.
They go because I'm buying questions. Ain't no question.
He definitely was the truth. Like he definitely was like Allen Iverson. It's like if you ain't lived through those cultural moments, like
nigga, I had my hair braided like
he
this.
He redefined the whole league. He
defined rap.
It's a couple of
he changed rap.
Right. It's a couple of AI rules as far as dress codes and this and that and the third that was initiated. Crossovers, how you handle the ball. Like if you got a rule made after you, you know what I'm saying? But he was it. He was the man.
And he was little.
Yeah,
and he was little. That was the thing. He was a little dude. So like you gotta know this. That's why I understand why the children be so attracted to Steph Curry. Yeah. It's because when I was little, and then you see a person that was little, that smaller than everybody else, you like, shoot, if I can do it, I can shoot on your ass like that. Like,
yeah, Steph, man,
not for real.
I think they keep talking about making a 4-point line. There's a couple people that can pull up from the 4.
Steph definitely gonna be one. LeBron definitely gonna be one.
Steph, Dame, Devin Booker.
Dame is going off. He going off on both sides right now. Dame Dollar going on. He dropping music from the bubble.
Yeah, they gone now. But Yeah, he was doing his thing.
No, I'm saying he dropping music from a boat, but yeah, come on, man, it's the NBA, man.
I think Dame had the best rap album as an NBA player.
Yeah, no.
Shaq.
He's better than Shaq though. Shaq only went platinum because Shaq is brilliant.
A much bigger star. How he crossed.
Shaq is brilliant. It ain't no excuse for. I'm not gonna make excuses for Shaq and say he made the right investments. That nigga brilliant.
But he had some good songs. Shaq definitely had some good songs.
Shaq is ass. Ron Artest ass. Chris Webber ass.
No, I'm saying
Dame Dollar.
He had songs with people that were good. You know what I mean?
Because he was the hottest fucking ball player in the league as a center.
That's what I'm saying. So he had a whole bunch of people that made good songs.
How you hot as a center? How you leading score as a center?
Yeah, he only got one MVP too.
Like Shaq was real live that, bro. Any team that he was on, that nigga was that to me when he went to the fucking Suns.
The big cactus.
I mean, that's when I used to play my fucking NBA Live. So I mean, I was like, this Shaquille O'Neal, bitch. You ain't scoring on me.
He was just taking them checks for a couple years. The big cactus, the big shamrock. I don't know what he was in Cleveland. He was the big Aristotle. I fuck with Shaq, man. He funny.
He's smart as fuck, bro.
Yeah, but I want to touch back on that. Your guy Voldemort. I just think I just love the fact that
it's not my guy. It's not my guy.
Yeah, I just love the fact that motherfuckers are starting to wise up because it's like you tainting yourself by supporting this dude, man.
I mean, cause like
it's like
he had a chance to come home and shut the fuck up and maybe get checks off the kids. Get checks off niggas' kids. You know what I'm saying? You got the hair. You got your little cartoon. Go and get checks off the kids. Sneaky where we ain't really paying attention or something. But what you did with how you try to come back here and then you put it in a nigga's face, like you got niggas like but I'm gonna say we because I was a free Meek Mill nigga. You had Jay-Z and Beyonce in the trenches saying free Meek Mill. So you already see what we on. And you saying ha ha, but one person sent endless niggas to jail.
That's my thing is like...
You created endless stock. You created at least five or more lifetime or more, 15-year or better, 10-year better stocks.
And the thing with him is the thing that I always say, like, you gotta keep paying for that fucking security. And they want that money. You paying them up front. And if you ain't bringing nothing in, how long you think people want to keep...
I don't even know how I would feel even, like... like, nigga, I don't even know, like, nigga, like, bro, the nigga, come on, it's Voldemort, bro. This nigga got the check.
They got cops, man.
He got the check.
But they basically just hired off-duty police. It's the fucking federal government fucking trolling people.
So how do y'all feel as far as, I mean, because I'm getting older, so the snitching thing is like, I'm never with that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's not going to change no matter how old I get, no matter the circumstances. But at some point when you have a conversation where you hear people like Akon saying this is about business, at what point do you draw the line and say, all right, you selling your integrity now? Because like people like think that we joining the Illuminati. Black people don't get to join the Illuminati. They sell their souls differently. They get to do weird shit on TV for large amounts of money.
The thing I love about integrity and shit and respect is something you can't buy.
Mm-hmm.
And like somebody said, like clout is momentary and integrity and respect is forever type shit. Like you can't never buy that. So
that's for sure. That's why people respect Nipsey even in his absence. Like
it's something you gotta earn that, and it ain't done by no other way but being solid. Just like you said about Bobby. Did we talk about that since we started?
What, Bobby Smurf?
Yeah, or what we talked about it before?
No, we talked about it today.
Okay, yeah, but like you were saying about Bobby, he gonna come down and eat because he earned that.
Yeah, he earned that respect from anybody. Even if he come home and he don't gotta do the greatest album sales in the world or take anybody's position. He just gotta come home and do his job and stay out their way.
Do some features, man. Make some songs.
He could come home hot because like that. When Gucci came home, I know we had the podcast before, and I said I ain't really listen to Gucci. Now when he got locked up, and I heard that I seen a little video with the judge like, "Are you guilty?" The nigga say, "Bitch, I might be." I developed the respect for this man at this point because I'm like, yeah, because I'm going through legal troubles at the time, but I'm like, damn, hold up, Gucci locked up. I'm in the feds. Gucci, he in the feds in the same Kevin Gates. They in the same position as me. They got a Fed number like me. I'm like, oh, this different. That made me tap in. So when he come home, he do the song with Drake, us both. And he said, I got so many felonies I can never go to Canada. Well, Drake gonna put some strings, so let me clear my calendar. I'm like, I like this Gucci. And then it was a flex because it was like, I'm in jail, you beat me home, but you get to say some shit like this, and it felt good because a nigga came from my position. Yeah. And he stood 10 toes. The judge say, you guilty. This nigga say, bitch, I might be. I would never. I mean, I think I would act like it. I'm gonna go out there and tell this bitch like, "Hey, bitch, I ain't gonna go out there and say this shit." This nigga in real life was comfortable in his skin enough to say, "Bitch, I might be." So I developed a respect for Gucci. You know what I'm saying? Like through these actions, like right here, and this is why, with this culture and with the way that we moving with this shit, I don't like when I see the phony shit. Because the real shit, the shit I can verify about a person is the shit that help me connect to him. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I just thought of this. I think it's because if you do the hard stuff, you get respect for. If you do what's easy, and I'm not talking about hard as far as gangster, but it's difficult. It's difficult
to hard decision.
Yeah, it's a fucking hard decision to take the fucking time.
The red pill, basically.
Yeah, man. And the other shit I'm gonna save myself. I'm gonna tell. I'm gonna do whatever. I'm gonna say whatever about anybody. That's easy, man. That's why you get looked at as a rat is somebody that's going to do anything to survive. A rat will fucking shoot through a wall, chew its own leg off, type of shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why you get characterized like that. But it's hard to stand up when you facing when you facing a year, let alone fucking 50, 100, your whole rest of your life. Yeah, it's hard to stand up. Listen.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that it's hard.
No, I'm saying it's hard. That's the harder path.
Yeah, it's definitely the more difficult path to choose. Because I remember getting in trouble and sitting there thinking to myself, at first I wasn't really taking the situation as serious because I've been locked up before. You know what I'm saying? You know how this shit go. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But then I started looking at it and getting offered deals of 25 years, all suspended, but 13. I got fucking 4 months in. I'm like, oh, nigga, I ain't next week, they ain't next year. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, no, they tripping. You feel me? And I decided to say, look, I ain't gonna lay down on this one. I'm gonna pull y'all cards. I'm gonna find a way to fight. As long as I start swinging back, that's like anybody. If you got beef with a nigga, right? Or you see a nigga, you the type of person to be flexing on a nigga, but you see a nigga got some heart. I admire heart, you know what I'm saying? That's and a person over anything. Like a little nigga with a lot of heart is better than having 5 niggas with me.
I'd rather 10 lions than 100 sheep.
You feel me? It's straight up. I just choose I'd rather get my ass whooped with a solid nigga than be whipping ass with a bunch of bitch ass niggas. It's, you know what I'm saying? Real shit, basically what your brother said. So, I don't know. I don't think that it was a hard decision for me to make because I felt like this. I had to think of myself like this. If I do come right out, I'm a sensitive person. Uh-huh. I don't have time for a nigga to be like, you hot ass bitch.
That's what I be like.
How do I defend that when it's true about me? And on top of that, let's be 100% killer. I'm not a person who just walking around who fantasize about murder all day. I'm not that person. You feel what I'm saying? So it's not like I'm every time a nigga say it, I'm gonna kill him and stand on my shit. Yeah, I'm hot, but you dead. I wasn't gonna do that. So I'm like, man, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to
Now, there's some killers that be snitching too.
Yeah, nah, it's killers that, but exactly, because you know why? Because they're going to kill your ass if you play with them too. Or they're going to tell on you.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's the difference. I ain't built like that. Nigga really sat down and said to me like, "Oh, hey, nigga, he going to jail. He know he about to go to jail for his shit. You feel me? We sitting here talking. He say, look, you gotta respect the game and understand that it's shit that come with the game. It's shit rats, niggas telling is just as much part of the game as a nigga winning and beating and shit. It's the balance. You know what I'm saying? It's the balance to everything that's going on. It keep the shit even. You feel me? Niggas gonna tell, niggas not gonna tell. Niggas gonna go to jail and do their time and get looked after. Niggas gonna get fucked over. This shit is what come with the game. This is what come with dealing with people. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not gonna be solid. It's your choice to be solid.
Right, but I'm just saying that's why you get the respect, because it's the more difficult path, because most people are always only about self-preservation.
You would think that, but I feel like, and I would say this openly, I feel like since I went through my trials and shit, maybe from my niggas, it's like you gotta respect that you can't say that I wasn't solid. You know what I'm saying? It's not we don't have to talk about it. We don't have to say every time you see me, you verify me and say, oh, yeah, he a real nigga because he did this. It's like, nigga, you know what the fuck I did. You know what I didn't do. You know I'm not going to talk to them folks. And I made sure that it was in my paperwork that I was not a willing participant to anything, because I know I was in the streets where niggas was talk about paperwork and shit like that. And I'm like, my shit not going to be in there. I ain't rat. I'm going to go on record. Hey, I'm not telling. That shit going to say it in the documents. I'm not talking. You feel me? Like,
right.
You feel me? So when a nigga see my shit, nigga, what you say? I said I wasn't talking. Straight like that. You feel me? And I'm going to stand on that shit. Like, it ain't, you can go verify my shit. It's public records type shit. But a lot of niggas, a lot of niggas, man, I don't know. I feel like the niggas that do tell, they let the pussy talking back home too.
Man, it's all kinds of reasons, but sorry, nigga, I'm trying to come home.
Cause I'm telling you,
sorry, bro.
I'm telling you. Hey, bro, why the first time I hear that joint, I'm in the feds, right? I see the acronym, I see what it means, but you know, I can't hear I have the edited version. I can't hear the nigga. So it's sorry, I'm trying to come home, but I still get the point. So when I come home and I hear sorry, nigga, I'm like, oh.
That's hard, man.
And hey, the part when he say that how she feel to know that her king's now weak, I'm like, bruh, that shit. When I sat there in that chair, I felt like the realest nigga in the room, because I was like, shit, anybody that's attached to this dick gonna know that nigga made me wait 2 years to get that dick again. You feel me? Like he said, I ain't taking a shortcut.
Yeah.
If only way I was taking shortcuts in jail is if I was trying to get halfway out, early releases, doing programming and shit. I was like, ain't no other option for me. I'm gonna have to go through this. Like,
yeah, just depending on what you go in for, they were like, all right, how the fuck?
It don't matter what the fuck I go in there for. I ain't telling no shit.
No, I'm saying, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like as far as how soon you come back out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like motherfuckers be getting some real charges and they be right back. You were like, okay.
I mean, but look though, you want to know something though? Like something that I realized though, a lot of niggas would be okay if they shut the fuck up, because
that's all you
to any nigga looking at this video that's gonna watch this video in the future, bro, the police are dumb. They just regular ass niggas that go to work. They're just as smart as the nigga that work at Subway.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Or they're just as dumb as the nigga that work at Subway.
Yes.
Like it's the difference between me working where I work now or me going to fill out an application and going to the academy.
Man.
Now, you know what I'm saying? Like,
now you talking.
You feel what I'm saying? It's regular ass Joes.
They're regular people.
And even if you take a criminal justice, how many people know people that's in school right now taking online classes for criminal justice, but straight up, you just like, why are you doing this? You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing criminal? Are you going in here just to lock motherfuckers up? Because you like, shit, it's an easy job. I can just bag them and tag them. I'm a bounty hunter now, basically. You know what I'm saying? Basically, that's what this shit look like. Because it look like bounties. Like, niggas just get the job, and the only part of the job that they respect is, you know what? If this nigga get too irate for my liking, I'm gonna just put the cuffs on his ass and charge him with disorderly.
Man, I like you said, they are regular people. They it's some are smarter than others, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of times when somebody gets locked up, unless you confess, like they don't have nothing.
And sometimes even when they have shit, they not lawyers, bruh. They the ones. All they doing is building a foundation for the laws to spank your ass. And when they have nothing, because a lot of the times they really need a little more information. Because especially if you get locked up with a nigga, most of the time a nigga don't want to tell everything that happened. He's going to say that you did it if he's a snitch. He's going to say, hey, he did da 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 da. But he's going to leave out the part where he hit the person, he did this, he did that. You know, he was actually the malicious one. He going to leave that shit out just to say that, because they just need somebody to say that somebody did it. You know what I'm saying?
But the thing, like, you could kill people, and if you kill people with somebody else, you be like, all right, I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. Y'all give me, I'm gonna cooperate.
That's when you get immunity, though. That's an immunity clause type deal. That's heavy. That's heavier crimes, capital crimes. They be having the sweeter snitching deals.
That shit is crazy. Like, it's like
they be letting niggas come the fuck home, like for telling.
Yeah, it's like we don't fucking negotiate with terrorists, but we negotiate with murderers
who are also terrorists like in nature.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, but this is a we as Americans, rap culture aside, we are a violent culture. We are that patriotic spirit of America is, a lot of people don't really understand what it means. Like, the Patriots is the ones who fought against. They was the what they call them, the Minutemen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I don't understand why people don't understand. Like, when you see these white folks go oh so hard, red, white, and blue, they not wrong, because they are representing the foundation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, America, we rule. Niggas is inferior. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't be mad at that. I mean, you can be mad at it. You can't be mad at it. But I'm saying you can't be mad that they actually is yelling out what's real. It's the government that's trying to act like this shit ain't it. Like, you got motherfuckers getting on TV like, yeah, racism is not American. Actually, this shit is very fucking American.
Oh, yeah. I mean, when people say stuff like that, they're either uneducated about the subject or they just are trying to.
It's but
divert you.
It's so sad though.
Or distract you.
It's so sad that it's American on both sides, because it's like we're taught that white folks, and we see that white folks, they have to be taught racism, because we don't be approaching them not trying to be accepted. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like we looking for acceptance when we deal with whites, because like people, we deal with people as people. You know what I'm saying? Like, generally, like, I wasn't taught in my house, and I would assume that in your house you wasn't taught to be like, yeah, we hate them and we just gonna beat them all up, like. And you know what I'm saying? I mean, of course you taught your position in the society, because that's what I mean by racist. It's racism on both sides, because you gotta see that we have to know what racism is. Mm-hmm. On our side. Mm-hmm. We have to be educated on racism. Mm-hmm. We can't go out here and move blindly and think that all men are created equal.
I mean, I think that all men aren't created equal, but should have equal protection and equal rights under the law. I don't think. And when I say all men, I'm talking about every black person is not the same, every white person is not the same, but you're equal as far as your humanity and the right to exist. But like, I don't think one race is more inferior than another. Not at all.
I don't think that we the kings and they come from me. I don't know that shit.
Yeah, I think it's each individual's obligation to do what's necessary to actually be whatever it is that you want to be in the world. Like, if you want to be a great person, you want to do great things, you gotta do great things.
Do it. Yeah, you can.
Like, I don't feel all the time that because George Washington Carver did some stuff with peanuts, that really doesn't make me like
more superior to
Yeah.
a white person who invented something else.
Yeah, nah. It just represents the fact that you have the potential to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I just want everybody to get a equal opportunity to utilize and capitalize off their potential. It's been a lot of times where people invent things or
That's
create
the equity.
things. Huh?
That's the equity.
Yeah, equity. That's what I said. All I want is equity.
Yeah, that's the equity.
Like I don't care about nothing else. Like motherfuckers, you make something and then somebody else great grandkids is getting paid off of it. It ain't fair. It's not fair at all. Like it's a whole bunch of stuff. Like
and they really took Aunt Jemima off the show, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had one ad. Y'all know, hippies and pancakes, of course, right? So I fuck with Aunt Jemima, right?
Yeah,
so I mean, like, I'm not one of the people that was out here just mad about the shit. I ain't mean to cut you off.
Oh no, you good.
No, I didn't mean to cut you off at all. But I'm just saying they really took that shit off the shelf, and I'm thinking to myself that instead of them taking it off the shelf, why wouldn't the black person just say, "Can we? Go own the brand."
They incorporate
buy that.
What's it?
Buy the licenses and all that shit for it. Y'all donated to a black cause. I don't know. Maybe.
You mean take some proceeds? See, that's what I'm talking about.
The whole likeness of it. The Aunt Jemima, you can take that. You can sell, like, if Rice Krispies want to leave Kellogg's, they can leave Kellogg's and go. As far as the brand itself, it can be. It's the same as a fucking cartoon
they can
going to another network.
No, so I understand what you're saying. So Kellogg's could sell them.
Yeah.
But it's not nothing that can force them to sell their brand.
I'm saying
like Famous
somebody
Anus.
should have tried to buy them though. That's my shit.
Like Famous Anus. Those cookies are made by a black man.
Hey, them shit's torch.
Yeah, but now they're sold and owned by I think the same company that owns all that shit.
So watch the show.
Like Nestle or something.
Watch the show. First episode. Everything we talking about today is like the first episode. Mm-hmm. Like you gonna see. It just lets you know what the series is going to be about, because it's like a real strong start. Like it's a show, it's a shop on there. He goes to a barbershop, and the barbershop name is Darnell's Barbershop. So naturally, all three of us thinking right now, Darnell's Barbershop owned by a black dude named Darnell, right? No, Darnell don't own this barbershop. It's some white dudes. They hipsters too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They said, Darnell moved down south. We bought the jump, kept the name, you know what I'm saying? So also, you watched The Chi?
I need to watch. I watched some of it, but I stopped when they was going through all that controversy because I ain't understand.
So, the chicken place that Emmett was working at, right?
Yeah.
On here, they go to a landlord, or the dude that own the junk, because the dude back on his rent, and he get caught up trying to run a scheme out the back of the bitch, hustling. You know how he go. He's like, look, we can buy the brand. We can keep it the name of the restaurant in the same location. We just gonna gut the inside of this, you know what I'm saying, shit, and keep the shell. That's a lot of what's going on. That's why I said that about the Aunt Jemima thing is buy the shell and it's black. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but it really was racist though.
It's the image of the
mammies.
Yeah, the mammy type of shit.
I mean, but I feel like why we was raising their kids.
And that's the one thing about
keep that shit up front.
But that's the one thing about all of this stuff is like they cover up stuff that really happened. Like Disney Plus doesn't show all of the racist cartoons that Disney made.
And you feel like we should have access to that, right?
We should have access to it. Deleting it and hiding it and making it so no one can see it.
Like it didn't happen.
Making it act like it didn't happen. This shit happened.
Yeah.
It really happened. And it's not for us. It's especially digitally now. If you don't, because people aren't going to have copies of it, and it's going to be basically impossible to find. And you covered up a part of history. You don't show the brutal truth.
That's like them taking the Boondocks off the air.
Yeah,
it's like this is like that.
It's just like shit, all that shit. Just like them taking the Cosby Show off the air.
Hey, I seen this. So speaking of the Boondocks, I seen them. Seen this white guy like he kirking off in this one video, right? And he mentions the Boondocks. Like he's like, yeah, the first episode, Martin Luther King comes back and he's disappointed in you motherfuckers because you're walking around sagging your pants and shit. And I'm so sick because like at this point it's like very good argument for you, Mr. White man, because you do have evidence to support your claim that did happen on the episode of Boondocks. You know what I'm saying? So but how the fuck do you base your stance on a fucking cartoon? Because if we go with y'all cartoons, Peter Griffin be having y'all looking weak.
And that's what I be saying. I be like, any type of image of a black person does not represent every black person. And it's like, we don't even think about that as far as with other races of people, like of Caucasians or whatever, white people. Like a white person, we don't think every white person is a serial killer or every white person is some type of crazy terrorist or
every, but I kind of got my stereotype. If they look like Bill Gates, usually I'm thinking they're the Unabomber.
I mean,
usually.
But I'm just saying, like, but even the Unabomber
with magnifying glasses.
But that doesn't like. But they don't like another white person doesn't feel that impact of this person being a serial killer. They don't like. Oh well, people are gonna start looking at me different because this person killed people.
Yeah,
like everybody don't represent everybody else.
Yeah, cause and I think that's one of the elements of white privilege.
Yeah, and it gives you freedom.
Yeah,
to do whatever the fuck you want to do.
You don't get stereotyped. It's like usually if like a police see 6 white people in a car, it's like, oh, they on the way somewhere to a beach to fishing somewhere. You know what I'm saying? To do something that white people do. But if you see that many black people, like, all right, there's crime afoot. For whatever reason, even if it's that many, any, I would think that anybody that's not white or Asian, because I don't really feel like Asians get stereotyped as bad either. They do face a racism though. I'm not gonna act like they don't. They do face a fucking racism, but they also kind of live a little.
Well, they say they are the least threatened. Like, well, Asian men are actually on dating sites are the least attractive or whatever people that they garner the least results. An Asian man, then a black woman, then I think it's a black man or some shit like that. But
black men on fire.
Yeah, I know. It's not. I know it's Asian men.
Black men on fire.
I know it's Asian men and then black women.
Ugly on that, man. Black men.
I like shit. I love black women.
Yeah, and black men be winning, bro. I didn't see the ugliest of us. You know what I'm saying? Of our kind, man. With the finest women, I be like, see.
I mean, any man could get a woman, especially if you got some money.
Yeah. Shit, you got some money or you gotta have something.
You gotta
something
two
to value.
things. 2 things.
Yeah, something. It gotta be 2 things. Huh?
Yeah, 1 or 2 things. Or both.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't feel like every black person represents me. And I don't want that stereotype to be put on. Like,
I feel like that too though. I feel like everybody should feel like, I feel like that white people should feel like that. I feel like white people should feel the sting of this shit though, because it's like, now, I don't think that every white person is necessarily like a killer and shit, but I do kind of low key assume that they're racist.
I think most of them said nigger before.
I think that 99.99% of them said nigger before.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just being real, and I can't stop you from using your mouth to say a word that's, so treacherous, because I can say some shit, but
yeah,
they don't really have like words that you can really say to them that really hurts them.
You can call them Karen.
They fake like they don't like. The only way you can really attack white people is if you say something against the gay community, and then they be like really attacked by it. Like they saying like glizzy is like a racial slur, like a not racial slur, but like a homophobic slur. Yeah, it's like, come on, man, glizzy, the Glock.
Well, see, you know, they reappropriate words, and right now with social media, slang and stuff like that is becoming another word ubiquitous with everybody. So
Ubiquitous.
so
I've actually seen that word before. Ubiquitous.
so it's like you'll see these like I'm watching what is it? I forget what that it's one of them shows like when Ronnie was up selling Sunset or something like that. But it's like these white, I mean these like Valley girls type, and they're using hip hop slang,
Right.
and it's like, all right, all right. I'm not saying words don't belong to anybody, but just how you're using it. If somebody like me were to use the same words in the same setting,
Like you go girl, like some shit like that.
Similar
At
but
the wrong time.
Yeah, but it's not. It's just like you try. You can tell that they're trying to. I don't know. It's like they're using it as slang and they're using it in the right way and at the right time, but it's just like it's not right coming. Doesn't look right coming from the environment that you came from, you know, because I know these terms and where these terms stem from and how they were
shit like turn.
Like
a term like turn is kind of it can cross. It's a crossover joint. Like, yeah, we gonna get turned tonight. Oh yeah, we gonna be turned.
Yeah, but even that, or calling somebody a thought, or like if you,
I don't know. Like, I mean, because if I'm in a conversation, some white people is like, yeah, she's a thought. I'm like, universal term. Hey, who is fucking? Who is fucking? You Sarah? Sarah? That hoe over there? Okay.
But you know what I'm saying? But just hearing it in certain places, in certain corporate settings, and it's like it redefines, because when we used it, it was called Ebonics, and it was called, you know,
well, give us our shit though. I like Ebonics. I like Ebonics because it's black phonics.
Yeah, but I just think, but it was looked down on. It was like, oh, it's not proper.
So it's tattoos, proper. And then you got doctors with them. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit, them old ways came from them old ass men. Listen, George Washington wasn't even fly. Let's be realistic. The nigga dressed like a tall ass leprechaun.
Yeah.
Would you really? The nigga dressed like Django first outfit.
My man Django was style. It's like, and you challenge to wear that.
You know what's crazy though? Is that's probably the same fit that George Washington had, except we only see pictures of this nigga in black and white. Yeah. He probably had the same color fit. Sky blue Django. Sky blue Django. He said, let me get the sky blue Django to do salad.
I just I don't know. I didn't give a good example of how I was saying, but it's just like it seemed off to me. But they get away with it with no problem, no repercussion, no nothing. But if a black woman was to use the same terms in the same setting, she would be looked down upon. You know what I'm saying?
So, yeah, no, I definitely understand, because I seen a post where it was like it wasn't the same as the language thing, but it was like as far as conversation, like the black girl was acting in the role as the white woman, like touching her hair, like, wow, your hair is so straight. How do you get it so stringy and loose like that?
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Instead of, oh, your hair is so curly and thick, how do you get it? You know what I'm saying? And so I understand what you're saying, but it's like, those are conversations on perspective, because that shit right there, that certain language shit is the big, especially when I hear them say shit that we say, it just be funny, because it's like, y'all, you can't help it. Yeah, you can't help. Like, to me, the slang is natural. For you, it's forced.
Right. That's what I mean. It's forced.
Yeah,
it's forced. You can see.
I mean, it's the same as it's the same as me and you learning Spanish though.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's learned. You know what I'm saying? Forced and also learned. It's like, if me and you go and we move from here and we in Baltimore all day, all the time, eventually our mode's gonna turn into fucking yo's, bro. I'm telling you, you're gonna start talking like that shit. It's gonna be all, cause you know why you gonna have to start talking like that, being around it so much, because you gonna want to communicate with that person better instead of having to be on mode time all the time.
Well, I don't say mo or yo either, but
I say mo.
I feel what you.
You know, I'm just saying as far as our language go, like you know, like I mean, you ain't gonna sit in Jamaica and think you gonna keep an American accent if you there for the rest of your life. Like,
yeah, it'll
you
probably
gonna
start changing a little
eventually
bit.
start sounding like you know patois for real.
No, I get it. I'm just saying I don't like it. I don't like. Well, again, that's a part of the white privilege. Like you can use any terms and vernacular, and you're not.
Yeah, they just can't say nigga.
That's it.
But that's my rule. Is like, bro, you just don't say nigga. I don't care what you don't say. Don't even. I don't even don't even say the N word, because the N word is still nigga. It's still nigga. Because I used to say the N word when I couldn't say nigga.
Right. It's more like it's more like, oh, it's cute kind of like coming from them because it's not supposed to come from them.
Yeah.
But if it's
like a little kid saying bitch.
Yeah, but if it was a black person, it'd be like, oh, you using this term at this time type of shit. I don't like that. But you know, it ain't that big a deal. I
mean, because I think because I'm one of the niggas that uses nigga in inappropriate times. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like I done talking, I'm like, but if that's my way, if I'm really in, you know what I'm saying, in tune with everything, niggas gonna come out. I'm like, cause niggas be like, I say that. I didn't say that having conversations with white people, and I don't even excuse myself because like, first of all, why the fuck would I excuse myself for saying nigga? You know what I'm saying? I mean, because I done felt like I almost want to, like I didn't see people say nigga in a conversation in front of a white person and then apologize, and I'm like, your bitch ass, why are you apologizing for saying nigga? They and when you see the unease in them, they should feel uneasy about hearing the word. It's okay, but you can say it, bro. Yeah. You can, nigga, say that shit. You feel me? Like, I'm not about to sit up there and act like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, bro. If a white person called me a nigga and I go viral for punching him in the face, I didn't do it because I felt offended. I did it because I knew I was gonna go viral. Because that shit don't hurt. That shit don't make me feel no type of way. That don't mean that it's okay to call me nigga. That just mean that you heard what I said. I will go viral off your ass for calling me nigga.
I've never been called nigger by a white person that I know of. I'm probably sure it happened behind my back. I've been called homeboy. That made me mad.
Homeboy is equivalent to nigga. Homeboy is actually nigga.
I was hot. I was like, what?
Young. Homeboy is so bad because homeboy is what they be trying to call Mexicans, and they really like we gangsters and Mexicans are classified as the thugs. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how they look at us. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe it's the other way around. We the thugs and they the gangsters.
I'm
gangsters like cliques and gangs and shit. That's what I wanted to say. But I want to say like they look at us like we robbing and shit, and they think of like the Latinos is like being all connected as one gang and chopping shit up, basically.
Yeah, it's more. It is more unity.
Homeboy is definitely a fucked up slur. I ain't gonna lie though. Homie or bruh.
It threw me off.
Bruh coming from the wrong person is not it.
What about bro?
If they carry that O.
I was think it's gonna be just how they say it. Though.
If that O actually has an H on the back of it, like bro, nigga, you got me fucked up. You got me fucked. Right, I heard you. It's about loud and clear, bitch.
It's about how they say it. Cause you could call somebody brother, you be like, all right, brother.
Yeah. You be like, nah, but if a nigga call you brother, racist. Brother. Not like if he like, okay, brother.
Okay, brother man.
Or
yeah, some shit like that. You be like, what? You be like, what?
For real, no bullshit. If you do that, it's hot sauce coming out my watch. It's hot sauce coming out.
Yeah, so it's just it's a lot of terms how you use them and all that.
Yeah, you can't be sliding that. Yeah, for real. Listen, white people. Don't be doing certain shit because certain shit we don't like. You know what I'm saying? Like me personally, what I don't like what white people do is I drive all day. Don't ride past my car with all the tough guy shit and
that
then
shit driving crazy.
And listen, I hope nobody from my job see this, but I feel like it's a statute of limitations on the shit that I can get away with. Ain't nobody from my job watching it. If you is, shout out to your dumb ass. But hey, look, I'm at work the other day. I'm setting up on my job site, right? Right, I do little traffic shit, right? Little white dude come outside. He driving and shit. He driving, doing all this shit. I'm like, bro, just go ahead. Like, get the fuck on. I'm trying to get this shit started. You feel me? So he stops his car, like, skirt, jump out. I'm talking about he white, like he don't got no shoes on while he driving. So he get out, he barefoot, bro. Real live, bro. So I'm like, I hit him with this. But get the fuck back in the car and knock your ass the fuck out. Like, straight like that. Just straight like, look, I don't care about if you think I'm at work. I'm about to punch you back in this car, bro. Dead ass. So, like, you don't even know. I'm about to stack these cones on your head and all that. Like, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Right. And look, I'm working with a bunch of little youngins, so I'm like, they not gonna be thinking we at work. We gonna whoop your ass. And then they gonna be thinking we going home and talk about this shit. You feel me? They gonna get street cred for this right here. We dead ass. So I'm thinking like, the nigga get out the car, then he jump back in the car. Like, he keep talking shit, but I'm thinking to myself like, bruh, you already had this image of me in your head as being this violent creature. Why are you approaching violence with such without caution? You know what I'm saying? Why are you approaching a fire without the right equipment? You know what I'm saying? You like, I see a fire. Oh, that shit hot. That shit hot. Instead of wearing fire retardant shit and being prepared, because y'all be like real life assed out, thinking that I want to argue with your ass for World Star. I want to punch you out for World Star. Dead ass. I want my caption to read, white man gets punched out for being a racist. Boom. That's my meme.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't respect no racists.
No, I don't like none of that shit. I don't like I don't respect bullies. Black or white. I don't respect bullies. So with people trying to bully through your color, because I see you not built a certain type of way, it make me want real life. Like, I slap the white off your ass, bro. Like, real life. Real live, bro. You be transparent, bro. Slap the white off you, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, you remember Everybody Hates Chris when his mother slapped the black off him? He had the black in a cup in a jar.
I didn't see that.
He had the shit in the jar. They put him in a stretcher. Yeah. They had to rush him to the hospital. Real life, slap the white off one of these white people out here, man, for that racist shit. Like, but I also, the flip side of that is I don't agree with black people thinking we just gonna be trying to scare their ass all the time. Even stop doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Stop scaring their ass. So every time they see me, they be scared because the last nigga that looked like me scared the shit out of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bruh, smile at these white folks, y'all. Like, real life, kill them with kindness, and if that don't work, beat them up. You feel me? Like, because at this point, only love gonna make this shit better, bro. Just gotta smile at them, bro. Some of them don't. They be thinking they be really scared, bro. You smile at a white person, bro. Genuinely give them a nice, warm Negro smile. I'm telling you, bro. You gonna warm their heart.
I don't know what that is. I feel that's the thing, man. I'm not trying to put no air on for no black person, no white person, nothing.
It ain't even that. It's just people. Period. I'm like, well, obviously, I know that white people, for me, being black in America, they are an opposing force for me. So with me knowing that this is my said enemy, I need to let them know that, hey, y'all, I ain't even on shit, but I will beat you the fuck up.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm Malcolm and I'm Martin.
It's just that, like, I'm willing to protect myself. I'm willing to defend my family and my community.
And I'm willing to give you a hug, and I'm willing to punch you in your face.
Yeah, that's it. But for me, it's not black, white, brown. It's for anybody. Yeah. It's about respect. It's about how you treat me.
But I get black folks. I got a lot more leniency. I'm gonna be the first to admit consciously that I have a lot more leniency towards my brothers. I ain't gonna lie, man. I let y'all niggas get away with shit. Cause some shit that I be letting slide from the culture, from my niggas, man. Any nigga, I'm talking about niggas I don't know, just the regular black man. Shit I be letting slide with niggas. I'm like, bro, I wish you was white. I'd have jumped right on your fucking windshield, came right in your car and beat you the fuck up. Like,
yeah.
Incredible Hulk whip your ass.
I've been trying to be more calm and like, look, we do need unity in our community and all of that, but It's hard sometimes.
But sometimes you be like, I'm about to hop on this nigga line. Like this, hey, look. Oh, I'm gonna speak on it. Yeah, since we talking about unity in the community. Last night, I go to the liquor store.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to give me some Bel Air. I'm at, you know what? I'm gonna tell you where I was at. I was at Lax. I like Lax. Everybody like Lax. They be going to Lax, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
yeah, I know what's that.
fucking security guard in there, man. Light skinned dude. This nigga's a dick. So I ain't had no mask. You know what I'm saying? When I go on Lax, I just need two things: my fucking card and my fucking ID, so I can get my liquor. I grabbed like a piece of something, cloth I had in my car, and like put this shit on my face, and I'm walking in like this. Shit covering my whole mouth, all that. You feel me? I walk in, he like, hey, that ain't gonna work. So I hit a nigga. I'm like, I know he talking to me too. I ain't gonna lie. I know the nigga talking to me. I'm like, and I know what he talking about. But in my head, I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Cause it ain't a law. You know what I'm saying? I'm protecting you.
Why it's not gonna work?
I don't know. I ain't asking that. You feel me? I wasn't about to argue with him. I stood in line. So then he ain't say nothing for a minute. So like people go. Now it's about to be my turn. So he's like, hey, they not gonna serve you. I said it ain't gonna work. I'm like, what's not gonna work? Ain't nobody complaining about it but you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So he's like, man, it ain't gonna work. Da-da-da. Hey, you know what? Don't even serve. Don't even get nothing. Go ahead, bro. You can leave. I said, bro, you a bitch. Straight like that. You was a bitch. So I go to the car and find like a t-shirt or something. Put it right now, tie the shit around my face and come back in there. Then the nigga attitude different. He like, hey, big guy, you can go next right here when they leave and shit. Just come right here. I look at the nigga. I said, fuck you. I'm 10 toes down. Solid. I'm gonna start over. You can stay right here, man. Stood in the line, waited again, get my shit. He keep trying to usher me to this line because like it's about to be next. But this one is the one really about to be next for me. I'm waiting on it. So I'm going to this line. He like, yo, come down here. Keep ignoring the nigga. The lady in front of me like, why the fuck you keep calling him down if you just told him to leave out the store? So I get my shit over that. Well, I walk up there and had the shit I want. He's like, all right, man, take it easy. I realized, look at the nigga right in his eyes. I stared him in his optic stems, my nigga. And I said, nigga, fuck you.
Yeah.
Straight like that, nigga, fuck you. If I see you outside this motherfucker, you already know what time I'm on, bro. Because you wouldn't approach me in any other setting. You would be trying to you be trying to get me pound, nigga. You wouldn't even try to high five me. You would realize you would be grateful getting one of these. Like if you walk into a circle in the conversation, if I give you one of these, you would feel great about that shit, nigga. And I ain't even gonna embrace you with the, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. You not cool, bro. Then I'm like, then he's saying something. I was like, you want to talk about uncomfortable? How about you the only nigga in here with a firearm? For what? For what? You not even like they be like. My argument is they get the wrong niggas guns. That's what I was saying.
Well, I think a lot of people again they do what they need to do to get the gun so they can feel powerful.
Yeah, like, I'll get to walk around with this dog all day, bro. My mother, the same way you can take it out the holster, I can take it out your holster, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit, bro. You can get real loud, punched in your shit, knocked out, and wake up with your whole utility belt missing. Like niggas really out here be working out and all kind of strong and knowing all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? So I walk out the store, man. The other nigga like, don't even worry about it. I'm like, I'm gonna talk to him. I said, listen, it ain't really nothing to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Niggas know right or wrong. You ain't gotta coach that nigga, but he in the community. You feel what I'm saying? I know where he work at. He don't know where I work at. Why he acting like that?
Or security guard?
SPO. What you doing? They giving the wrong people guns. You feel me? Then not only that, you see the type of shit that's going on the TV. I ain't gonna try to play the race card or nothing, but I'm saying the last thing you need to be doing is acting like a stormtrooper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the last thing you need to be doing is acting like a stormtrooper because you don't never know who part of the resistance. Who really ready to, and cause like even though I say this openly, I might not walk up to a cop right now and just spank him and crush him off rip. Now if I see somebody down bad, you better know I'm pulling the call. I'm gonna come help you. But a security guard, nigga, as soon as you take that shit off and you clock, I will beat you the fuck up, my nigga. My mother, I will beat you the fuck up like the pizza guy. I will beat you up like an Uber driver, nigga, whoever. Like I don't give a fuck where you work at. A cop, I might let you slide unless I really gotta apply pressure. But an SPO, and I'm gonna stomp you out, Day.
Yeah,
real. I tell the last security guard, we said, write your shit. You with me?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like a lot of people will take any type of power, authority. They want to go to their head type shit. I don't know. I just try to. I don't know. I don't try to have
man, respect, man.
Yeah, have anybody have any type of bullshit authority over me because that's bullshit.
Man, respect, man. But aside from all that shit, hey, y'all looking forward to any new music coming out, bro? I'm bored. I ain't really had time to tap into the young boy. I know you don't really bump the young boy and shit, do you?
I've heard project like bits and pieces and stuff. I don't really bump him.
He didn't graduate to me. He didn't elevate as far as I ain't really. I'm like I said, like I listened to the joint, but like I heard the music, but I maybe I gotta go read up on him and then find a connection to what's going on.
He's had too many songs.
Yeah, like cause I don't know. Young boy, I feel like he maybe should use more features and utilize his superstar a little different. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe have more Young Thug and Gunna and use, you know what I'm saying? Use the niggas that surround him to show the star that he is.
A lot of it was he couldn't move. Like he was in house arrest.
Yeah, but it's 2020. The way we doing this music shit, you know what I'm saying? It's way different. Man.
Yeah, I feel you. I'm just saying.
I'm saying because like Weezy, like all right, we recognize Weezy for the hustle with the mixtapes, but we also got to remember this nigga is featuring Weezy. This is also one of the Fs of the Weezy F Baby. You know what I'm saying? Featuring Wayne, bro. This nigga was real live on everybody's shit. Mm-hmm. He was doing like how Lil Baby right now taking advantage of his superstar. And he like, you know what? Come on, you want to do a song? Some songs he be doing, but nigga, I'm like, why the fuck did he get on a song with this nigga?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? What the fuck made? And then what the fuck made this nigga want to go and get Lil Baby to do a song with him? Like, did you really hear Lil Baby making this song crank? Like,
he hot.
I mean, yeah, because niggas do be gay. They do be chasing the sack too. Niggas do be sack chasing, bro. Niggas, hey, that's a topic. Niggas be sack chasing, and that has to stop, bro. Niggas know niggas with more money than them and start acting like groupie assholes.
Just look at Griselda. How they popping up on any and everybody feature. And all them been rapping for years.
Niggas is gay. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas be gay out this now. All the way, they be sack chasing. So we gotta be careful.
Get your money, man. If you hot, get your money.
I don't know though, man. I'm looking for. I can actually go for some new Wale right about now. I can fade some new Wale right now.
I don't know what he up to.
I can fade some new music from everybody from the city right now. Actually,
yeah.
I want to hear some Quarantine, Little Punches, and all. I want to hear all that. Dead ass. I really like to hear that right now, bro. Hey, Young. Why the fuck motherfucking Shelly the MC and Glizzy Young? What? Bruh, that shit be too funny. Some low key, we jive fake loving hip hop here too, man.
What's going on?
Nah, I just be fake loving hip hop shit going on. Like the culture, the way the culture set up now and the internet, man. It just niggas, I don't know, niggas be jive like fake superstars here. Like we be premature superstars and then we never mature.
Yeah, a lot of people that's clout, respect versus money. You know, like I don't know because I'm not online, so I don't.
Nah, because I expect like for as popular as our rappers seem to be to me, and like maybe us having a conversation more so, I think that like or just having a conversation with people from DC and we knowing all these different rappers, I expect that I want to see them in more places.
That's what I was talking about earlier. Like yeah. I want them to mature to the national, global.
Somebody need to do a movie though. They need to do some movies like hip hop movies and get our rappers involved in the joint. Yeah, and that should be like rap cameos. Like we got real live nasty ass culture here, bro. Like really, every type of artist you can think of. Pick like a photographer, videographer, choreographer, rapper, singer. We got them here.
Yeah, the city is vicious. It's just. We are too often divided.
I think it might be something more than that though. I think it's a reason we don't peak once we get in the game like we can. Like while we don't rise up in the ranks like other cities be doing. I think that a lot of that come from, you know, like we have a reputation, period. Wherever you go, if you go to jail, if you just travel right now, leisure time, and go somewhere and just happen to meet somebody that know about DC, that other than the White House being here, like knowing about DC.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, I
A
definitely know what you
motherfucker gonna
mean.
be like, oh man, what you want? You got the gun on you, got a
I
dog.
definitely
Nigga
know
might
what
ask
you
you, got a
mean.
dog on you. What's up, Mo? The nigga, what's up, Mo? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
niggas have a
we got a
reputation.
reputation. I understand that.
Cause imagine Trail for real being Fat Trail from where he from in these corporate settings with or around certain niggas in higher positions than him that they act a certain way, but that ain't really their life. That can threaten you. You trying to have a nigga as your subordinate who can actually overpower you physically or you may be afraid of or intimidated by. I think that niggas be trying to cap us too.
It's a possibility. I don't really understand why it's not more artists because the talent, like you said, is all the talent in the world is here.
Yeah, because Glizzy just went gold.
Yeah, I again, they good, but I just don't think they're big as they can be as they should be.
Cause I don't think that niggas come here and try to mine for artists like they go everywhere else to be mining for artists either.
Yeah.
Cause everywhere, the whole rap game is not Atlanta, so we're not gonna keep saying, well, Atlanta help each other out. Everybody in the game not from Atlanta. Niggas really be from Milwaukee.
But the hottest shit right now is that Brooklyn drill. If you one of them Brooklyn drill rappers, you can offer the deal. If you feature,
you saying like that's the door that's open right now?
Yeah, that's wide open.
Yeah, I can tap in, but
New York drill music.
I can't tap in with the bad grammar. You gotta have really bad grammar to do that shit properly. You gotta have really bad grammar, and you gotta know. I'm telling you, you gotta have some fucked up grammar.
I would say that's the biggest wave that's right now as far as new music. I know Atlanta is just a hub because there's so many different creative outlets, but they say they support each other. That's the thing that I always trip out. They be like, they support each other. They be like, all right, you want to rap, you want to get on this song, you want to do this, you want this studio time.
Yeah, but it's also niggas there that's vicious with the hating too. Like we ain't gonna act like niggas just not hating. Niggas do be hating on each other too. Like it's niggas here. Like I mean, Glizzy fucking with No Savage.
That, like I said,
and like it's happening. It happens. Niggas just gotta stop. Niggas stop beefing. Stop having a nigga. Stop wanting to kill a nigga. Stop hating on a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna hold you. If I'm up millions, bro, and I'm from here, bro, nobody wanna. I'm not trying to be on my block and be able to. Nipsey really got killed in front of his own store. Like that's it. That's the end of the conversation. Like,
right.
You feel me? So I'm not about to come back here and risk it for some niggas that just want to take it all away from me, for them to never even be able to ascertain the shit that they was reaching for.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like a nigga real life kill you. You up $1 million. He gonna kill you for a chain when you up $1 million.
Yeah.
Nigga, ask me, rob me the right way. I'll give you this bitch. You ain't gotta kill me. You not in the will.
Right.
You feel me? You're not even in the will. You smoking, nigga. You ain't even in the will. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's a lot of self-hate when you see a person that was in your same position move and be in a different position. They be like, oh, it's like a lot of people feel like you took their spot when we not even in the same game. We not in the same lane. It's nothing that I did.
I'm pretty sure as a man, people that felt that sting of it's like being in a trap and your man get in front of some shit, but you the one that's always grinding every day and he always the one fucking up the packs, but somebody blessing with some work. It's the same. Like I can understand you looking like, man, how the fuck this nigga get there?
I mean,
always
that's
fucking
relationship.
Nigga always fucking the shit up. I'm just saying, like, with anything though, like I can understand a nigga feeling a sting or some shit like that, but your best bet, your best action after feeling some type of way about, especially your own man's, is to congratulate that nigga and assist that nigga and support that nigga. That's in my opinion.
Help him not fuck it up. Cause I don't even understand that. I don't understand that, how that happened. But that's a whole different...
Nah, cause like I mean, cause like I just know that certain niggas can relate to some niggas can relate to certain shit, some niggas can't. Some niggas ain't not man enough to admit that they done looked at another nigga and felt green about his position. I ain't gonna say jealous, cause niggas hear that word and just automatically feel like that ain't never been a part of their body ever. But nigga that looked at a nigga and at least felt a little ungrateful about where you was at. And instead of your ass congratulating a nigga, you just like sick about your spot. Like, nah, you can't be pocket watching niggas, bro. That nigga up $1 million right now and he be broke as fuck tomorrow.
Yeah, myself, I just focus on myself too
Yeah,
much.
that's all you can do.
Because what you eat don't make me shit. So
that's for sure.
It don't matter to me. I don't know.
Hey, as usual, you know, I appreciate the rapping with y'all. How long we been shooting for? Like 6 minutes and 24 seconds?
Wow.
In like an hour. Oh, yeah. Now y'all know I appreciate rapping with y'all, but y'all know I want to smoke again. And hey, before this episode ends, I want to tell y'all, man, I'm at Cole dropped the Puma, dog, and I went and got them drinks, bro, because I support my favorite rappers out here, y'all.
That's what's up.
I really be supporting my favorite rappers, so if one of y'all rap niggas from DC, you know, get you a nice sneaker, preferably a Puma, you know what I'm saying, and you do right, I go stand in line for the bitch, you feel what I'm saying? I didn't stand in line for these, though. You know?
That's what's up.
But yeah, that's how, hey, y'all don't see the fake jump man either. That's cultural shifting right there, man. That's a shit right there, you feel me? So yeah, man, this is what, episode 30 of Hippies and Pancakes?
Sure.
All right, we out.
Got the 30 on me.